Hi everyone, DeFi Sirer here, and here's my recap of what happened on day 2 of the Avalanche Summit in Buenos Aires, Argentina. So today's video is going to cover where Emin's been spotted out and about in the wild, and also a couple of big socialfi announcements. So it was on to day 2 of the Avalanche Summit over in Buenos Aires, Argentina. So day 2 was much more of a bit of a reinforcement day, lots more support for Avalanche 9000 and lots of events to back that up. So the community's basically been digesting what Avalanche 9000 is all about and what it's going to mean to them. So I've had a bit more time to think on it, and the take homes are for me that Avalanche is going to be a lot easier and a lot cheaper to build on. So this is meaning that there's going to be a lot more layer ones, a lot more projects building on Avalanche, and also the gas fees are set to drop massively. Now the number of dropping up to 95% has been mooted about, which is obviously absolutely amazing. So that's people being able to build cheaper on Avalanche and also being able to use Avalanche cheaper. So that is going to bring on some serious IL adoption to the chain and the space. So for me personally, this is super exciting. So let's get on some updates from that. As I said yesterday, I'm not at the event sadly, so this is for all the people like me. If you're stuck at home, if you're stuck away from the event, if you're feeling massive FOMO, or if you are at the event and you're in Buenos Aires, congratulations. I hope you're enjoying and having a great time. You're probably going to be busy and you might miss things, so feel free to jump onto these videos and catch up on everything. On that note, if you are at the event and you've got any news that you want to share, any pictures or anything, by all means at me at DeFi_site on Twitter or X or whatever it's called nowadays, or drop me a line with them, because I'd love to know what's going on from people on the ground, and I will be crediting all stories as well. So if you've got anything there you want to send through, please send that through to me. So as I said, I'm active on X. My handle is at DeFi_Sci, sorry. So yeah, send me anything there. I'm going to be doing this daily, so if you do like this and also any regular crypto content, especially about the Avalanche blockchain, please do like and subscribe to stay in the loop. So on to some news from what's happened from the actual conference itself. It was, as I said, day 2 was more about reinforcement. So there was lots of events going on, lots of different talks going on, and it was all about reinforcing what's happened with Avalanche 9000 and people digesting that to come in. So yeah, a lot of the foundation members were out and about and in the wild and getting involved with lots of the events there, which is always good to see. Emin in particular was out there being active. So where has Emin been spotted? Let's take a look at where he's been spotted. So the first thing was he attended the code-based event, which is his developers, they're live building, testing the Avalanche 9000 in IRL. It's a massive hackathon event where they're all building, and it was a great image from John Nahas. Now John Nahas is the Chief Business Officer from Avalanche, and he captured Emin holding court there, talking to everyone, speaking to the builders live, which is really great to see. It's always good to see images like this, which I think are super striking, showing a founder out there and about. And events in particular like this at the summit are super cool. And this is one of the things that for me really sets Avalanche apart as a blockchain, as a community. They've got the live aspect to all these events. It's not just people sat in a room in a boring conference style setup. There's actually live events going on. So instead of just announcing the Avalanche 9000, it's actually being used live. There's devs there, there's people building, and not only that, the founder of Avalanche is there live on the ground with them. He's talking to them, he's feeding back from them, he's inspiring people. People can talk to and explain what's going on. So again, these events that happen in live in real time are amazing. Imagine being there, being a dev, and being able to feed back live to the founder of Avalanche about the product he's created and how it goes in IRL, which I think is pretty amazing. So up to the next image that we spot. This is John Wu and Emin, who are playing off the grid. They're in the gaming arena at the summit, and this is a pretty cool video that was captured by Brandon, who's a strategic advisor and business strategist referral for the arena. More on the arena coming up later on. So let's have a look at this video. So again, it's great to see the guys at the top of the foundation. So these are the guys at the very top. They're on the ground at the event, they're playing the games, and they're getting involved. So up next, Emin has been spotted yet again. Now, on this video, he's been impressed by something that the Kuroshi guys are showing him. Now, I don't know what. I've been trying to find out. So if anyone does actually know, or anyone from Kuroshi wants to let me know what's going on, feel free to send me a line, or if not, send me some answers on a postcard, or as we do in the modern day, drop them in the comments. So, as I've said, it's super good to see the big cheeses from the Avalanche Foundation. The guys at the top, they're getting in underground, they're joining in, they're speaking to people, they're feeding back. They're getting involved with the builders, they're testing the products, they're getting involved with the communities. So if you've got any more spots from the conference of Emin or anyone else from the foundation out and about in the community, send them my way. It's always good to see. Now, on to some announcements and things that caught my eye after yesterday's announcements focus seemed to be very much on the gaming side of things. So obviously we had the off the grid, we had the other platforms being built using layer ones. Today's a bit more of a focus on socialfi. So first up was an announcement that MeWe is going to be launching a custom layer one on Avalanche. Now, for those of you who don't know, MeWe is the world's largest decentralized social network with over 20 million users. They've got more users than Farcaster and Lens combined on chain, which is always good to see. So again, this is huge, it's great news, it's real world adoption, it's massive companies building their own layer ones on top of Avalanche using Avalanche 9000. And socialfi and like the recent gaming announcement are all things that are going to be onboarding millions and millions of new users to blockchain without the users even knowing it, which is what we want to see. Up next, on some more news on the socialfi side of things, and something the timing of which was amazing, given it's the Avalanche Summit in Argentina. So this was obviously done to coincide with it. The Avalanche Foundation dropped a surprise airdrop to users of the arena. So here's the tweet details on what was said on the tweet. So the foundation used data obtained from the arena to ensure a qualitative and informed distribution of AVAX to arena user wallets. These were the arena user wallets with the expectation that the airdrop tokens will be used on the platform. The arena team were unaware of the airdrop until they saw it on chain, which is obviously crazy. I mean, I don't know if that's true, but we don't know. So they didn't know about this until they saw the distribution of the AVAX tokens on chain. So the foundation have said that they prefer doing surprise rewards over hype. So they're keen to continue recognizing early users of Avalanche ecosystem projects. And as such, the foundation aims to encourage participation in and support for the Avalanche ecosystem, which is great. Obviously, with all these new things being built, it's an encouragement to get into these projects early and really support them. The foundation have said that they continue to monitor, engage, and take a data-driven approach in pursuing their mission statement. Again, amazing to see. So the foundation is the community. What they're saying is that we are with you and there's more to come. So that's super exciting. So I personally think that's pretty amazing. And if you're on the arena, jump onto the arena, check on your Avalanche wallet on the arena and see if you got everything. Let me know how much you got. I'm excited to hear what people got. Now, the arena have got a hell of a load of updates coming through, and I think from what I know, they've got a full airdrop due to drop anytime soon as they launch their next version. So this looks to me like it's going to be just the beginning of what I think is going to be a crazy time for the user of the arena. Now, personally, I'm going to be focusing on spending a lot more time on the arena. It's something I've been meaning to do, and it's got put off and put off and put off. So I am going to get my head down and get focused on it and get much more active on the arena with all my content. So if you're in the arena and you've got any hints and tips for anything and best ways to play it, by all means drop me something in the comments or jump on X and let me know. Now, for the next final day of the Avalanche Summit, what they've said is a room that the location for next year's summit is going to be announced on day 3. So I'm personally super excited to hear that, because I'm definitely hoping to get to the next one IRL and find out where that's going to be. So that is my update on day 2 at the Avalanche Summit in Buenos Aires, Argentina. I hope you've enjoyed that. If you've enjoyed this or you want to catch up on day 1, jump onto my YouTube channel and like and subscribe to get any updates from it. My name is DeFi I work in the crypto space. I design crypto merch. I work as the current artist in residence for NF Treasure. I'm also an artist in residence for Avalanche under their Avalanche program, so I'm going to be designing a lot more clothing, a lot more merch. I'm also launching some NFTs on the Avalanche blockchain. So yeah, super active, post a lot of content on what I'm up to working as a digital nomad in the space. So if you'd like to see more of this type of content, please jump on, like and subscribe. I'll be back tomorrow with a day 3 update on what happened on the final day of the Avalanche Summit. Peace out, good vibes.